I think when I saw my first penguin, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't know that they would take over such a big part of my heart. Penguins really form a pretty strong bond with some people, and Kanoni is actually one of the birds that I started working with because she was hatched here. Her reputation is that she likes 1 or 2 trainers the most. I think that makes me feel really special because she chose me to be bonded to and to be in her life.
Hi, I see you. Come here. You look very tired this morning. Are you just waking up? Hi, Kanoni.
When Kanoni hatched, she was actually very small, and we actually picked Kanoni because it means small bird in Swahili. So she was very tiny. It was a really cool experience being able to work with her when she was young, because of course we had to feed her, and that's round-the-clock care. That's every 3 hours they're getting fed, so very similar to a newborn baby. And it's just very nice to watch them grow because they grow very fast. They grow in about 3 months, they're full-grown size. And so just to watch her hit different weights every day was pretty amazing. And then when she started recognizing us coming in was a really good feeling because you're putting so much work towards them. It's kind of like having a best friend when you work with penguins because they will run up to you when you come in the morning. So it's the best type of greeting you can ever have because they're happy to see you always. During the day when I see Kanoni, we'll do the usual feedings, and we'll also do a waddle. She really seems to enjoy going on walks, so a lot of the times we might be going on a walk down in a behind the scenes area. Sometimes she'll come up to the office with me if I have to do records on the computer, and she'll just sit on my lap while I'm doing records. So it's something that she seems to enjoy, but it serves as a form of enrichment because she can see different spots, especially in the office, because people will walk in and she'll get to see different people that maybe don't work with the penguins. My hope for the future is that people continue to learn about African penguins and continue to care about animals in general. You know, we have a lot of children that come through our Penguin Encounter programs, and when they tell me that penguins are their favorite animal and they want to do what I do, that really pulls at my heartstrings. And I always tell them, I'm going to have to retire one day and I will need people to come and take over for me. So I encourage them to continue to love penguins and love animals and think about what they're doing with their life and how they can get to that point. I recently had a daughter, and I really hope that when she is an adult that she has African penguins to look at and to show her kids, and to be able to say one day, hey, my mom helped with that species. I feel like when I come to work every day, I'm actually making a difference, which is really important to me, and I just happen to be one of the lucky people who is in the right place at the right time, I think. African penguins have had a really hard time as far as population numbers, and we've been able to go help at Sandcob, which is our colleagues in South Africa, at a place to rehabilitate penguins. And when I'm working with the birds there, it just reminds me of how important the birds are here, because here we're able to educate people in hopes that people will care more about conservation and more about animals in general, so that maybe they'll stop using single-use plastics and try to cut things out of their life that are really affecting the animals. To me, it always goes back to the animals I know and the animals that I'm bonded with. And it makes me feel, when I'm at work, that I'm doing something that I hope will affect future generations in a positive way. I really hope they come off that endangered list one day, because everybody should have the opportunity to be able to fall in love with them like I have.